Hey everyone, it's JoJo, and today I'll be unboxing and reviewing Turning Mecard's Phoenix. This is the high grade version, which is basically a larger version of the normal size Mecard or Mecardimal. And they don't transform with cards, you just transform them on your own like just a regular Hasbro transformer. So Turning Mecard is the original Korean title, and it is made by SonoKong. And a lot of you may know SonoKong because they also made the Korean versions of Beyblade up until Shogun Steel /0G. So this one in particular, it says Turning Mecard W. I believe that is the second season of Turning Mecard in Korea. And I don't know the difference between the first and second season, but from what it looks like they all just have like this recolor for each of the Mecardimal or mechanical. Once again, I got Phoenix, and it comes in this really awesome black and gold recolor. Originally it is red and gold or yellow, and the vehicle mode is also black and gold. Looks really, really awesome. And I decided to pick up this one besides like all the other ones that were available online because it looks like black Dronzer, and it reminded me a lot like Beyblade, like the original series of Beyblade. So here's the front of the packaging. Everything is in Korean. I don't understand the Korean language, so I'm just showing you right now. And here is the back of the box, and it looks like we have some measurements when it is in the transformed mode and some measurements in the vehicle mode. And here's the side of the box, and it's pretty much the same on the other sides and on the bottom. Here we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. There's really nothing much I could say about it because I can't understand what it says. So let's just open this up. So on the top we have, looks like instructions to transform it. So I'll take a look at this off camera and show you guys during the review video. Alright, look at that. That looks awesome. It kind of reminds me, like the color scheme, kind of reminds me of the black Dragon Zord from Power Rangers. Ooh, and it's got this really nice foil interior. Alright, so let's get this guy out of the packaging. And here we have Phoenix in his mechanimal form, and he looks great. It's amazing. So let's go over all of the little details. We have this huge wingspan, which you can't really see the full length of it because it's like, you know, cutting out of the frame, but it's so cool. I really love the paint job on the face. The molding on the face is really, really great. Really clean paint again, except for this part right here. That was my fault when I was trying to take him out of the packaging. But yeah, he's a pretty big Mechanimal or Mecardimal, and yeah, you can see just how wide that wingspan is. It's awesome. So yeah, we have let's just talk about the wings since we're on that subject. We have these wings right here, which is actually the side of the car in the vehicle mode. We got these gold flaps that come up, and we also have these feathers at the very end, which are painted on the outside. I'm kind of disappointed that it's not painted on the inside because that's what it shows on the packaging. And there's really no way to turn this around or anything, but it's still pretty cool. And I'll go over the articulation in a little bit, but yeah, it's got some really nice posability there, and on the other side it's pretty much the same. I do like how the gold rims do show through the inside of the wings. Up close look at the head right here, it just looks awesome. Very menacing, nice red eyes, this gold chest right here. And I love the feet on this guy, the talons. These aren't painted, this is the color of the plastic. But yeah, the talons look great. It's so awesome, and they're pretty sharp too. And there's this little piece that sticks out that kind of helps it stand on his own. But yeah, really, again, really nice paint. Everything just look really awesome. Here is the tail of Phoenix, and this is actually the top of the car. The roof of the car that acts as a tail, and it also helps it stand just like that. So It's not gonna fall over or anything. It feels pretty sturdy just standing like that. And yeah, it's so great. And here on the back part, this is actually the headlights of the vehicle mode and the front wheels. And they kind of just hang out on the back, but I don't know. Even though it kind of seems like it's, you know, a little bulky, I kind of like it because, you know, these are mechanical beasts. So I just kind of pretend that these are like little thrusters on the backside of Phoenix, so it kind of helps him fly a little bit better. All right, so let's go over articulation, because I really like the way SonoKong designed it. So the head doesn't move, but the wings have really good posability. And if you could see inside there, it kind of looks like a gear. So when you pose him, it kind of snaps in like that. So that way it doesn't seem like it's just gonna flop over and not hold on its own, but it holds pretty well. So you get that nice hold right there. So it's not gonna flop over, but it is a little bit limited because it is just on those gears. You can't put it on, you know, if you really wanna angle it a certain way, you're only limited to what this gives you. All right, so yeah, again, let's just start off with the wings since we're on this part. So it goes all the way in like that and all the way out. So that's one hinge right there. And we also have a hinge in this middle part, and it doesn't go as far. We have this top flap here that could come down, but it just looks better when it's up. And the tail, or not the tail, the tips on the wings, they do move up and down here. And you could also bring them forward like that if you want them to kind of flap inward. So that's it for the wings. And yeah, you can even bring it all the way forward like that. And you can't really bring it all the way back because this back part does get in the way. All right, so the tail, you can bring it forward and back if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it because this does help it stand up. The legs, right here on the hips, you can move it out like that. Again, it does have those like gears inside, so you could have it hold like that. And this middle part does move back and forward, and even a little bit of ankle. Actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have that, but the claws do open and close, which is pretty neat. And that's pretty much it for articulation. So let's see how this guy transforms back into the vehicle mode. Actually, no, let's not do that yet. I'm gonna compare it to the regular Phoenix. And as you can see, the detail on the high grade one, of course, is really high grade. And this is more similar to what it looks like in the cartoon. And this one is just a little bit lower on the quality side, but still, it still looks pretty cool. And it does have those same wings, like right here. And it's kind of like this part right here as well. All right, so let's transform him back. And you gotta bear with me because this is like only the second time I've done this, and I have the instructions just in case I you know, get lost or whatever. All right, so again, please bear with me. So first is the tail. You bring this out and you bring these inward, and they should connect like that. And now the legs, you straighten them out. Bring them in, and you close the claws. So the first front ones come fold in first, and then you do the back one. And next we have the head. It should detach completely, just like that, and bring it all the way down. So once you have this all the way down, you bring the legs forward. Sorry if my hands are in the way. And we have this hole in here. I'm bringing it up just to show you. And these pegs right here, and so they just insert, and you could position the legs so that they do go inside, and so it holds down just like that. Next we have the tail. Bring this forward. Actually bring this out and then bring this forward. And then again, there should be, there's a tab right here. These are the same tabs that help it stand up in its Phoenix form. And there's like a square hole in here. And you bring that in so it holds all together. Make sure it snaps just like that. Next we have this top piece here. Bring it all the way down. And there's no snapping point or anything like that. And we fold in the wings back here. Bring them in. And then we're gonna I'm gonna make it parallel, the wings parallel and straight. And then we're gonna rotate it all the way around. So when you rotate it all the way around, it should be, the wheel should be facing up. All right, so I did something a little bit wrong. So backtracking a little bit, this part doesn't come down, it comes all the way up like this. And then you fold in the wings and all that. And then you rotate this all the way around. And so the wheels are facing upwards. And you bring the wheels down. And there should be latches and holes and pegs that should align and go in like that. So you could already see the top part in its vehicle form, and I'll make sure you push that in all the way so that it's not nice and flush and you don't see any cracks in the seams. Alright, there we go. So it's nice and flush. Next we have these flaps that just go in, and last part is the hood. So the wheels come up, this grille comes up as well, so you can see the front part of the car, and you just kind of push it all together. If I could get it to go. I had a bit of trouble doing this the first time because it was a little bit hard to get everything all snapped together, trying not to, there's a lot of these like little latches, so I was being very careful not to crack or break any of them, because if you do, then it's not going to hold all together. And I think that's it. Yeah. And well, a little bit more on the top here. Alright, so that's as perfect as I'm gonna get it. It's not very seamless on the top here, but you could barely tell. And this is the vehicle form of Phoenix. And it comes in this really nice black recolor with gold paint, gold rims. And I really like how the headlights are clear. You could see through them, just like real headlights. And on the back we got the black ones. And so I do have, once again, the Phoenix form. So just to compare, let's transform this guy back into vehicle mode. All right, and here is a side-by-side comparison of Phoenix and the HG Phoenix. You can really tell how big it is. It's pretty cool. Like I'm really impressed with this. It's like a regular old Transformer, and it has a really nice feel and weight to it, and you could hardly tell that it transforms into anything. Really nice roll to it. And again, here is the underside. Looks really nice and flush, especially with these gold parts here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this unboxing and review of Turning Mecard's HG Phoenix. And I don't think I'm gonna transform it right now into the mechanical mode. It's a lot of work, and that would just take up a lot of time. I still have to practice with the transformation. But overall, it's really, really cool. If you're a fan of Mecard and you don't really care for the game or anything, I think these are really, really cool collectibles. Plus, you could just kind of display them in their mechanical form or play with them in the vehicle form. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.